Welcome, everybody, to episode 3 of the Put Me Over podcast. Happy Rusev Day to wherever you are. It's great to be back. I am A3K, joined today by the other 3 horsemen. We got the $100 man, Bobby Diaz.
Hello, everyone.
The 10th wonder of the world, Dick Garcia.
What's going on, everyone?
And the Pinoy powerhouse himself, Byron Pagdalau.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
What is happening? It's been a great week in wrestling. Almost too much wrestling. And like I said at the top of the hour, happy Rusev Day.
And it just happens to be the first of the month as well.
Cash your checks and get on.
Ooh, that's a Bone Thug reference.
There you go.
Thank you, Bobby, for stepping on that bit.
Shout out to Bone Thugs.
There you go. Rest in peace.
So yeah, we had Sunday. We had Elimination Chamber, and it was an okay pay-per-view. Really, the women's Elimination Chamber and the men's women's chamber really were the only matches. Really,
It was a 2-match show.
It was a 2-match show, exactly.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think?
Did you guys watch the Team Black versus Team White?
What?
No, so, never mind.
Well, because we can't hear him. Make sure
No, I can.
we can't hear him in our headphones.
You guys can hear me, okay, right?
Yeah.
It's super loud. But
Yeah.
Titus Worldwide versus the Bar was. I was actually entertained. I don't.
Oh, you mean the
black
pre-match?
guys versus the white.
That's what I meant.
Oh, the race. Oh, the race
The
war.
race war.
The race
The
war.
race war.
Oh.
Damn.
Christ. But I thought that match was good. I mean, I think Apollo Crews is close. You think it's gonna be a heel turn for him?
I don't even know.
He's got to do something. I think with
He's
Titus
gotta do
especially,
something.
Titus could be the heel.
they could both be like a heel team.
Yeah, definitely. They got to do something because Apollo coming into the WWE was like a big thing, and he was like coming up from NXT.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be huge, and he kind of like
Well, they
Flew
made
under
him
the
come
radar.
out and just smile, no matter
Yeah.
what. Win or
And
lose,
that just doesn't
smile
work.
as
That
big as
doesn't
you
work
can.
at all.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Especially for a black wrestler today, if you're a black wrestler in today's climate, I think you have to overcome a lot. The Rock was probably the last person to overcome all that.
He's the only like black WWE champion.
Booker T, but
That was the world heavyweight champion.
Different belts.
yeah.
Never the big gold belt, or never the winged eagle belt.
Oh,
like
that's
we
right.
have.
The true
By the
WWE
way,
champion.
upgrading our set. Have you guys noticed every week there's something different? We got new figures. We got new belts. We added a ladder back here.
Gimmicks galore, people.
We're going to be in a steel cage next week.
Gimmick.
Hey, that's actually not a bad idea.
actually,
cage.
yeah. Or we could just superimpose
just do-
it.
yeah.
Like the Usos.
Can we get like one of those like old school blue
The
cage?
big blue one.
the
Yeah.
big blue ones, yeah.
Big Boss Man cage. That's what I used to call it because I affiliate that with Big Boss Man for some reason.
Yeah, when he hung himself in the black one.
Oh, whoa.
That's for another episode for sure. That
Let's
one
hope
we can talk
they
about.
don't go that way with the black superstars.
No.
Apollo Crews. But yeah, so back to Elimination Chamber. Anything else other than the 2 big ones?
I feel like we predicted almost everything that happened.
Yeah. What do you guys think of Braun just dominating?
I loved it up until the end.
We knew it was going to happen.
I loved it. It was great.
I didn't think it was
Come
gonna be
on,
all. I
Bobby.
didn't think it was gonna be 6 eliminations.
Really?
Just like that. I didn't think it was gonna
Oh
be like
yeah,
that.
yeah. The big dog.
5. The
Yeah.
big dog cleaned up the rest.
Well, 6
Gotta
because
clean up the house.
6 because it was a 7-man elimination chamber.
No, I know, but then
The
who was
6th
it?
one was Roman eliminating Braun.
The
right?
7th one.
Yeah, because someone had to pin Braun and someone had to win and
Wait, oh, you're right. It was 5. It was 5.
yeah.
Yeah, it's 5. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, you're
It
right.
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Whatever.
really,
He
yeah.
He dominated.
Braun Strowman
He dominated.
wrecked shit, and
He
then
just
Roman
dominated.
Reigns just came in and Superman punched his way to victory.
Yeah.
As per usual.
Did you guys like the match? Like the men's match at all?
It was good. It was.
I liked it, but I mean, nothing really stood out. I mean, I just love that Braun was just showing his strength.
just
and
Braun dominating.
Just annihilating everybody until the very end.
Yeah, it wasn't like a top tier elimination
Yeah.
chamber as far as they go, but it was good.
It was a decent,
serviceable,
But my
Yeah.
thing about it is they should
definitely
have.
not a curtain sellout. I will say that.
Definitely
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Insider terms.
But the women's match I thought was like a million times better.
Oh, yeah.
The
They're-
action, the spots were a little better. It was unpredictable.
They had a lot of storylines. Everyone had something to do.
It was connected.
You know what I mean?
It was all connected.
Yeah.
What's
definitely.
Alexa Bliss's finisher called?
Twisted Bliss.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask
I
you guys
love that
this.
move.
Yeah,
Off
it's
the
like a
top,
flipping-
off the top of the pod, when she did the Twisted Bliss, Sasha countered into the bank statement.
Oh, that was dope.
That's hella dope.
What'd you guys
and then
think
they
of
rolled
that?
into the ring, so
They rolled into the ring.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing. Like that move alone, like I don't know how you would come up with that. It's like I think she probably can't do a real moonsault, so she probably
It was a cheerleader
Bam Bam
moonsault.
Bigelow
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's exactly
Perfect.
What it is.
That's
that
a
was
Bam
a
Bam Bigelow.
It
That's a
is.
cheer. That's
That
for
was a
sure a
good one.
cheerleader moonsault.
Wow, that's an amazing comparison. But
It is.
yeah. Other than that, that match, Sasha and Bailey's, that's heating up.
Ooh,
That's
ooh.
heating
when
up.
she went
It's-
Mufasa.
Oh,
when she
pure
kicked her
straight Mufasa.
Oh, yeah, that
Long
was good.
live the king.
throws her off.
And actually, you know who had a really good match too was Nia Jax and Asuka.
Oh yeah.
That was a really good
oh
match.
yeah, that was. The
Nia
finish
Jax
was perfect.
beating the fuck out of her, dude.
And you notice Asuka's different tights on the top.
Oh,
Obviously.
yeah.
They're
After
securing
that
those
incident.
things now.
Yeah.
No more
Safety
Braun
first.
Strowmans. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that word over, dude.
That's already over my book.
Damn, how many is that right now? How many are we on with those?
That's
I'm
the third
just
time.
rapid
just
fire.
throwing them.
Quite,
Bam,
quite a
bam,
bit.
bam.
We're on
Throw
quite a
'em
bit.
out. Rapid fire. What'd you guys think of Alexa Bliss's moment at the end when she won?
Oh, that
Oh, the promo
Oh,
after.
I loved
it.
Total bitch mode.
Loved it.
the crowd was behind her. They were
Oh,
like chanting, "You deserve
yes,
it,"
yes.
and she was crying. And then, fuck you guys.
Just like that.
I
Just
did it
a
all by
simple
myself.
snap.
Yeah,
It was
You
perfect. I
think she
loved it.
adjusted to the crowd? Because I didn't think she expected
No,
that you deserve
I
it.
knew. I don't think she exactly knew that it was going to happen that way or with that pop.
But I
everyone
think she did plan
going
it, though.
behind her. But I think the way it ran was perfect. It
Yeah.
was just great.
for it being the first women's elimination chamber match, it was like a big deal. And then
Yeah.
like Renee Young interviewing her after it to get her like instant reaction, and then the crowd was falling right into her hand, and then
Yeah.
she just flipped that
Just-
switch, dude.
Eating out of her palm, dude.
I love her so much.
Yeah.
She's killing it for sure.
Yeah.
So that was Elimination Chamber. We are fully into after Fastlane. We are straight into WrestleMania.
Yeah, one more pay per view.
What happened on Raw? Anything crazy happened on Raw? Oh, the Ronda Rousey,
Yeah.
the signing. So this is what I'm thinking now: Angle and Rousey versus Stephanie and Triple H.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna
That's
happen.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Poor,
It seems
poor
like
Kurt
it.
Angle, dude,
Yeah.
just staring off, and then he gets decked right in the head, dude. That was like the funniest thing.
Oh, they finally found a jacket for Ronda that actually fits.
Oh yeah,
normally.
thank God for that.
Yeah.
I'm digging the whole Ronda booking. I love it. Like the way
They're-
her characters come in, her look, everything. Even the music that I didn't like so much at first, it's starting to grow on me.
She doesn't give a damn about your reputation. Was it?
Yeah.
What song is that again?
Joan Jett.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm totally a fan of Ronda. I'm pretty excited now.
I hope she turns heel.
It'll happen. It'll happen. But I think right now you want to capitalize on the Stephanie Ronda feud that happened a few years ago.
Yeah. Oh, and she got slapped.
She
got
took that
hard.
slap. She took that slap pretty dang
That
good.
was a classic Stephanie McMahon slap, dude.
Seriously.
Like,
Yeah.
if Stephanie had a finisher, it's the slap, dude.
Oh yeah, that was like the
Yeah,
Nintendo 64.
Yep. WrestleMania 2000. There it is.
There you go.
Greatest wrestling game ever, by the
Ooh,
way.
yeah.
But,
Definitely.
That and WCW NWO Revenge. Those
That-
two
I
games
had that one.
were
That
the
was
shit.
amazing.
Those
I had it
N64
too.
games were legit good,
Dude, for real.
THQ, RIP.
and they were fun. You could play them for hours.
Yes, for sure.
Before and after the pay-per-view. After all the pizza's
Yeah.
gone and there's only a little bit of Coke left in the 2-liter bottle. Why'd you sniff right now, dog?
But Sunday was also a busy day
Why'd you
for
sniff
us.
right now, dog?
But Sunday was a busy
Didn't
day
mean
for
it.
us.
Oh yeah,
too.
you guys
Just
went to
talking
Lucha Underground, right?
Oh yeah, that's why
right.
it was really hard to watch wrestling because we went to
It was
Lucha
a full
Underground.
day of wrestling,
Did you
basically.
guys tell us what happened? Any big news, big names at that event?
Jack Swagger's in Lucha Underground now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't he
I
MMA?
thought he was doing MMA.
He's doing MMA as well.
I guess.
just doing it all.
Yeah, Jack
leaves
Swagger.
WWE
Why-
and
why
now he's
not?
doing with everything.
Yeah.
Brian Cage had a couple matches. Who else was like
Swolverine.
a big deal at Lucha? I forget.
Well,
But
the
they were
ma-
all good matches.
They were all good matches. They're going to be showing in a couple months.
That's still on Netflix, though, right? Netflix.
They are. I think
El Rey
season
Network.
3 is going to be on Netflix, but the new season is going to be on El Rey.
Oh, crazy.
And the new temple's pretty dope. And for
Yeah,
some
it's
reason,
definitely an upgrade.
Dario Cueto died in season 3.
Spoiler alert.
So, well, this is gonna explain why he's coming out in like a shitty wig and like a shitty beard. Like,
but it's so great though.
It looks like he's from Jumanji.
Oh. Yeah, what the hell? But it looks so great though. Like it's so bad that it's good.
Yeah, and he's totally like playing it up. He's not breaking kayfabe with that thing. Mm-hmm. Like the whole time he's keeping it.
I want to see where this is going.
Living the gimmick.
But how big is that arena that they play?
It is bigger. It's bigger and it is more colorful than when they were over at
it's not so like
at Boyle Heights.
It's not so run down, I guess.
And it's sponsored by Modelo. Like it's Modelo plastered everywhere.
Damn. Was the beer expensive?
They know what they're doing.
No, there's no bar there.
What? Yeah, no alcohol.
You would think there'd be beer there if it's sponsored by Modelo, but
whatever.
No.
That's weird.
But it's a good show. I don't know if I forgot we shouldn't be talking spoilers, but sorry guys.
It's okay.
Oh well.
Yep.
We didn't really say any match.
We did say spoiler alert, so we gave
Swagger,
a warning.
That was
so if you don't want to listen to it, just skip ahead a couple minutes.
There was some intergender stuff,
of course.
I mean, if you're
Paul London was there.
Oh yeah,
Ooh. Paul London's a shit, dude. I love Paul London.
How old is he now? Is he over 50?
No. He's like
he's not that old.
Late 30s.
He can go though. Can he still go?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, if you guys ever get a chance, try to catch a taping in Lucha Underground. It's definitely worth a while.
Tickets are hard to come by though.
They
so
are,
you got to be on their Twitter account and like have notifications on to get those tickets.
But it's free. I mean,
and it's free. Yeah.
Hook us up, Lucha Underground, please.
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 Oh, I forgot to say our sponsor.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
This week, every week, our sponsor
all week, every week.
Botch. If you're ever on the internet, on Instagram, and you're like, hey, I want to see some dank internet memes. I want to see some dank wrestling memes. You go to Born to Botch for the latest and greatest. They have a merch store open now. What's the merch store, Bob?
It's lapelyeah.com/born to botch. You're selling pins. If you hit me up on Instagram, we'll probably send you stickers or something. We're
spread the word.
See us around.
Get at Born to Botch and botch it up.
Definitely. Live it.
Where were we? We're on Raw, right? We're still on Raw.
Yeah, we're still on Raw. I mean, nothing else crazy happened.
The 6-woman tag match in the beginning. I mean, Raw did right.
Why is Mickie James a heel now? She beat the shit out of Bayley.
I have no idea.
She was just a face. She was on the face team last week.
Yeah.
And now she comes out with Alexa Bliss for no reason.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of like lesbian undertones with that thing? Like,
I think with anything with Mickie James is going to be some lesbian undertones.
Is that her thing?
No, they won't do that. That's not PG.
That's right. But
it's not PG.
It could be subliminal, not outright, not like this.
They wouldn't.
There was some like subliminal lesbian stuff with Lana, right? Lana and what's Tamina? Wasn't there some?
Was there
implied lesbian?
Maybe like Xena and
no, I didn't get any of that.
Well, maybe I'm wishful thinking, but whatever.
I don't know.
Whatever.
What type of wrestling were you watching, Byron?
I don't know. Maybe
But like you think like Alexa Bliss doesn't really need like a partner or a friend.
Oh yeah, she does.
But she can manipulate people.
She's
That's
the
what she
smallest
is.
girl on the roster, bro.
Yeah.
That's like Shawn Michaels, dude. Shawn Michaels had Big Daddy Cool. You gotta have the muscle, the muscle, the body.
He had the X too when he needed to.
Yeah. Especially if you're gonna be like the chicken shit heel that finds a way
who can
to
easily manipulate people.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's super manipulative. You know what I was gonna
that
say.
word.
That word.
Exactly.
The M word.
We got to talk about the pipe bomb.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Was it a pipe bomb?
It was a scripted pipe bomb.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. I get it, but I didn't really care for it.
Like, how many times is Roman gonna have to use a cuss word like bitch or something to try to get himself over?
Like, come on, dude. You can use you have to call him a bitch.
Yeah.
Like 4 times.
I mean, the writers did a great job. I love like the whole angle they're going for, but
it definitely made me think like, hey, Roman might not be that bad. But then I think about it like, yes, Roman is that bad.
Exactly. How many events in WrestleMania?
This is his 4th main event in
a row.
One with Brock Lesnar.
This is
in a
it's
row.
too much, dude. We're not gonna like it.
I think it's too little, too late. It's just started.
He's tainted.
Yeah.
He's tainted.
All the people.
But I'll give him credit for the promo though. I mean, he did call out Brock.
Yeah.
He did call him an entitled piece of crap.
Yeah,
And it worked. It worked for that night. It worked for that
Yeah.
He
segment.
called him out on no showing Raw. He called him out at no showing the Elimination Chamber and hanging out with Dana White all day.
Yeah.
I think if they made that match like the first match on WrestleMania card, then I think it would be great.
But it won't be.
Bro, that's the main event, doggy. The big dog.
There's only one thing that matters in this world. What I want.
It's Vince's world.
Vince's motto right there.
You think that goes on last?
Yes.
yes.
With
Definitely.
the pyro,
Yes.
once the big dog Superman punches his way to victory, that big dog.
Didn't they cut the pyro expense?
Not for
Oh,
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania, they're gonna-
No, they're going all
They
in.
go out
That's
for
fucking built a
WrestleMania.
roller coaster.
It's
They're gonna-
WrestleMania. How can he not have pyro?
This is my yard now.
Yeah, that's
Any thoughts on that? Any other thoughts on that Roman pipe bomb?
none.
It delivered for what it was for Monday night.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
give him that.
It did its job. I'm sure it won over some people, but not these marks.
No,
Sorry, Vinny.
And
Sorry.
not fooling us. Not fooling these guys.
Not fooling us.
dog.
It's bullshit, man.
I'm watching you.
Yeah, no. It,
Watching you.
it didn't work with John Cena. You're not gonna get me to like the next John Cena.
Yeah.
Although
Oh, that's another thing we should talk
Cena
about.
recently, as of before what happened this past week, which we'll go into, he's grown on me a lot. I love Cena's in-ring work has been pretty amazing.
Since we haven't seen him every week, I've grown.
I see
I've
what you
grown
did right
to be
there.
like, hey, he's not terrible.
Yeah. Definitely. I think that since we're not seeing him so often, he's not always in the front line.
Well, because he's not the big dog.
Yeah. So I mean, it's good that you see that. Plus, I think I like him because he takes the guff from from the audience
Yeah.
and he likes it.
But doesn't
he's
need to,
loving
like-
it now.
But doesn't need to be like, I'm the big dog. Look at me, I'm the big dog. Like,
Yeah.
Cena's like meta at this point. Like,
Yeah.
like you're supposed to not like him now.
He gets it.
He gets it. Yeah.
and he's so comfortable up there, even at his worst, when people were hating him at his, Super Cena status.
Yeah.
he was always comfortable on the mic, never let anything get to him. Roman, you could see.
On the other, him 2 years ago, you could tell like it was getting to him.
You could tell when he forgets his line.
I don't know if you
can
guys-
tell everything. It's all in his face, dude.
It's bad. Like
He had one promo a couple years ago where like he told the fans, "Would you guys please shut up?" I'm like, dude, you don't do that. You're just feeding
Please.
them. You're feeding into them. Like
Yeah.
you're giving them fire.
Yeah.
Unless that's what he wanted was them to boo him even louder.
Yeah. Well,
Like you're a babyface, dude. You don't tell the fans to shut up. That just doesn't work that way.
was that the last thing on Raw? Did they have? Was it the
The
main event?
Rousey.
the Rousey
Oh,
segment.
okay, yeah.
that
That
was
Strowman beat up Elias.
That's a good feud though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch.
yeah.
I want to see what happens with the IC title. I think it's going to be a multi-man, maybe
Probably gonna be a
maybe
triple
ladder
threat.
match.
It'll probably be a triple threat match.
Triple threat with those three. Miz could get carried by those other two in there.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Well,
be
Finn
hot.
Balor and Seth Rollins are up in that mix too.
Imagine that match though with if it's Finn versus Rollins for like a year, just trading IC straps.
That would be awesome.
That
dude,
could
that'd
be
be
legendary.
amazing.
Because I feel like that would kick Finn Balor into another gear that he hasn't been in a really long time.
And he's getting close.
And plus,
He's
you can
so
always go
close.
back to when Seth injured Finn.
Yeah.
That was never finished.
Yeah.
And
that
that
would
got
be
the
a good one.
brothers.
Oh yeah, where the fuck is the club?
Nah, I don't know.
They're part time.
Boom.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
What is going on? Yeah, but
I
whatever.
feel
Yeah.
like they start and stop with that, and then they start and stop even more with Bray Wyatt. Like if they want to make him someone or not.
They can never fully commit to them.
And
Was he on
now
Raw?
We're gonna get more Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. I was expecting something to happen at Elimination Chamber, and nothing happened. It was
Yeah.
literally a
It was
Monday
a
Night Raw
clean
match.
win too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hopefully, they
I
do
hope
something
Jeremy
with that.
Borash comes in and really makes this rivalry like stand out and make it like how it was in TNA with the broken mat stuff.
It's
Yeah.
dead.
Because it needs something. It needs something real
They
bad.
are not committing to it at all.
Nah.
I think they're slowly making that gimmick not cool anymore because they're not doing.
They don't
it.
care.
Yeah.
Like it's slowly that gimmick was so funny and so cool, and now it's just running right into the ground and it's not
Well,
really anywhere.
This is classic. Remember when he first started being broken and he was cutting into Bray Wyatt's promos and people were
Yes.
laughing? What did they do the next week? They drove it right into the ground and they added like special effects and like
Cracky
it was
glass,
it
cracky
was
glass.
dumb and cheap and cheesy. And
Doesn't need it. It was the simplicity of it was the reason why
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't
worked.
have
why
to be the
people
same
liked it.
thing every week.
Yeah.
Change it up.
It was funny. Now it's not at all.
Unless they're waiting for Jeff Hardy
That's
to
what
come
I was
back.
about to say. Yeah, you're right.
I think
That's
a
the only
possibility.
thing I can see them why they're
Brother Nero.
not doing anything.
he
as
he
Brother
needs a
Nero.
run. He needs a run. One more run for the world
definitely.
title for Jeff. But
For sure.
that's a career for him.
Well, he does say though, like he does want to compete in a Hell in a Cell match.
no.
Ooh,
He's like,
does he
no,
wanna die?
no,
That's what he wants.
I'm down to see it.
I'm down to see it, but
no.
I don't want him to die. I mean, but
He's done enough.
he's definitely
done
gonna
enough.
do a
Yeah.
senton
He's
done
bomb
enough.
off the.
Oh.
I mean, if
Big
Shane could do
time.
an elbow drop
I
off the
can't,
top of
like,
the
it's-
cell, then Jeff Hardy's gonna do a senton off the top of the cell.
Oh.
Jeff Hardy was like on heroin those days too. Like he was probably on really heavy drugs, right? Wasn't that the issue with him? Why he had to leave for a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
A sober Jeff, I don't know if he takes those same spots.
Well, I mean, look at Steve-O. I mean, he's sober now and he's still doing the same stunts.
Who? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes crazier stuff.
Crazier.
Yeah.
Shout out to
definitely.
Steve-O.
Shout out to Steve-O.
So that was Raw. We got Dick with the snooze down report.
Oh man! Spoiler alert! I fell asleep halfway.
Ugh.
Jeez.
They
Oh,
have a
man.
pay-per-view coming up, and
Fastlane.
what is happening?
Where the fuck is Rusev? Like what?
He's
the
not
there.
fuck?
Well, he
Lana.
was on SmackDown.
That's where he
Yeah,
was.
but
Lana.
he was the manager for Aiden English.
for Aiden English again.
They can not keep the Rusev Day shirts in stock, and they don't put them on TV. Him or Shinsuke. Well, Shinsuke was on this week.
Oh, he was.
He was.
He beat the shit out of Aiden English, right?
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
I missed it.
Squash.
So it started off with John Cena. No wait, was it John Cena or was it AJ Styles that started off? Let me see.
It was John Cena because that's another thing. John Cena lost at.
Oh, you're right. It was
Elimination
John Cena.
Chamber,
You're right.
And he's like, I'm a free agent. I can go wherever I want and try to get a match this way. And then what's his name?
Shane came
was
out.
like, yeah, we'll put you in this title match now. Like, what? That sucks for all the other guys that like.
It sucks for AJ, dude.
Yeah.
If
AJ
anyone,
ate a clean
AJ
pin.
has a legitimate right to be mad at Shane because like, oh well, I want more person to the match.
That's
It's
just
already
made his odds drastically go down.
a 6-man match. Well, that's assuming if he beat AJ Styles for the main event.
The thing is, like,
But it does also further develop the storyline between him and Daniel Bryan.
Shane and Daniel.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not over that because the hope of having Daniel Bryan have a match at Mania is super.
Please,
majum,
give it to
super
us.
majum.
Dude.
At this
Like-
point, he needs to come back and wrestle.
But
That's the only way I could see this working
He
out.
doesn't have to do it every day, just like special events. He can just come out and be Daniel Bryan, you know?
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Fight
but
The Miz, you know?
Oh.
Fight Shane.
Because
like-
at this point,
he's got
he
feuds he
either
can go into
wrestles or he
easily.
doesn't.
AJ.
Would be
AJ
nice.
versus
It would
Daniel
be
Bryan.
nice.
Dream match.
Whoa.
that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
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 Mage him.
So yeah, John Cena
Anything
came out.
else?
What else?
So Sami Zayn and Baron Corbin fought. Kevin Owens was outside, and they kept zooming back and forth between the match and then Shane and D. Bryan in the back, just arguing like, "What? Like this is what happens when you have Kevin Owens back here." They kept going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
and just again further developing the storyline, but yeah, and basically that's really about it.
Yeah, I
for
just
that
saw
match.
that kick that
Ziggler.
Ziggler came and kicked him in the back of the head.
Oh, yeah.
Looked like it was pretty hard.
Yeah,
It looked like it hurt. It looked like it hurt.
Did anyone else get nauseous watching SmackDown? Because they were cutting and zooming and shaking and doing everything that I don't want to see.
And not to mention the cell phone promos.
Oh,
I think we've already talked about this,
my
but
God, those are bad.
I will not stop talking about until they stop doing it.
I would
And then the
love,
shitty screens the shitty graphics on top of it too.
Oh, they like trying to make memes or gifs. Like, ugh.
It just doesn't work.
I would love to go to a show, go to the front row, sit front row, and just chuck my water bottle at the camera guy for doing those zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out.
Well, you want to throw a water bottle.
Would
at
you
Kevin
spend your
Dunn,
own money for that, Bobby? That's my
Fucking
question.
and you will
Kevin
be
Dunn.
banned for life.
Or should we start Or should we start a GoFundMe just for that?
Shit.
Yeah. What else?
Oh well, we're missing the most obvious thing which is the Cena versus AJ match.
The main event match.
Always. Those guys have great chemistry.
They have great.
do.
They have great matches.
They put on good matches.
They do. Every match they've had is amazing, but why the fuck does John Cena have to go over on the best guy that SmackDown has?
on the WWE champion.
But he's shitting on the whole show pretty
Do
much.
you know who he is?
John Cena just lost to Seth Rollins last week, right? Was that last week in the Gauntlet match?
Yes.
Yeah.
And now he takes on the best of
And
SmackDown.
wasn't he the first person eliminated as well in the chamber, or was that the Miz?
That was
no,
Miz.
I think it was the Miz.
It was the Miz,
right?
At
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
But I mean, he was right after. I mean, he didn't.
He didn't last very
Yeah, he
long.
didn't last
after.
very long,
Yeah.
man.
And then he goes on and beats the WWE champion after.
Clean.
I don't even know what to say about that.
He did call out the Undertaker, but said that they don't want that match to happen or something in his promo on Raw.
I don't want
They said
that
it was
shit.
impossible.
And then dude. John Cena's just like, do you want a match? 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 Because after
Dude,
the
you're getting
Shinsuke
desperate.
Nakamura match, he's like dogging him and like doing you can't see me to him. I'm like, hey, have a match with me. Have a match with me. I fucking need a WrestleMania payday. Nikki Bella is expensive.
You know who he is? He's like the guy. He's like the guy in high school who's trying to look for a prom date so he can lose his virginity.
I do like that part.
Everyone's getting dates.
Hey man, just
Everyone's
ask
getting dates but
everyone.
him. He's getting
Everyone's
desperate.
getting dates, and he's just like, hey, do you want to go to prom?
You want to go to prom? You want to go to prom?
He's gonna have a match with fucking.
He's
Kurt
gonna
Hawkins
lower his
WrestleMania
at this point like lowering his standards to the point where like someone will say yes.
And that shit would still be top billing too.
It'll still be top
Kurt
billing.
Hawkins,
Yeah.
Cena, right under Brock, Roman, and shit. But
And for some reason, he'll put Kurt Hawkins over and like break the streak that way.
Hurt
He's
Hawkins?
Like, hey, I broke a streak.
there you go, man.
But do you think that match is gonna happen? Cena and Undertaker.
What else does Cena do that's like top profile?
Unfortunately, yeah. That's really.
Undertaker's been training. I think it's gonna happen. They're also saying Rey Mysterio for some reason.
I
which
think
is
it's going to be a
random-
curveball. I think it's a
I've
curveball.
been seeing that's like a curveball.
I don't believe
It's
that
not
for a
gonna
second.
I don't believe it at all.
That does nothing either. Like I don't
does
care.
nothing.
Nothing
Yeah, I
at
don't-
all. That moves no needles at all.
Not even in 2005 did I care about that
Nope.
match.
Jeez.
Nope.
that
Especially
that
in
was just a curveball right there
2005.
for Cena and Undertaker. That's the match they're going to do. And I don't want to see the Undertaker wrestle, but you know what? At this
But,
point,
yeah,
That's the only
That's what
person
they
I
wanna
could
do?
see him wrestling at WrestleMania is John Cena.
that should be the last match. I'd prefer that over
If-
Brock Roman.
if
Man,
Undertaker does retire after this, but I don't know. Last year though was a perfect way for Undertaker to retire.
It was. I don't know why they would bring him back. Like every time comes back, it's like he takes a beating. After the streak, it was like a beating. Now it's
He
like,
should have just stopped after he lost.
yeah,
man,
that would have been it.
That should have been it.
You
I
put
would've
Should have
Brock
lost to
over.
CM Punk, and that would have been it. Because
Yeah.
Paul Bearer died that year, and CM Punk needed that win, and that probably would have kept CM Punk in WWE.
Damn, that would have
Wishful
been
thinking.
legendary.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Anyways, I feel like we're bumming everyone out.
I think we need to
Downers.
change the
I
topic
don't
a
like
little bit.
complaining, but there's just things that I don't like.
It was this week. I think this week in general, it's like fast lane season, so like everything sucks. Right?
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
this should be the time. If there's any time during the year, this should be the time where WWE really kicks it up and like makes everything feel special. But it's just paint by numbers, and everyone point at the sign, and let's get John Cena match. And like I don't know, I just feel like they're stalling when it should just be kicking going. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need to build that. And there's no more Raw pay-per-views, right?
No.
So
That's
I mean,
it, yeah.
let's build that and let's go.
After WrestleMania, they're going to be co-brand.
And there's
yeah,
like-
co-brand, and then yeah, it's kind of
Wait,
weird.
they're co-branding every pay-per-view, right?
After
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
That's
That's
gonna be
good,
kind of
though.
weird.
Well, now we won't
It's
have
good.
We won't get like a Kurt Hawkins versus Sami Zayn match on the pay-per-view. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
yeah.
well, we
Throwaway
might still.
matches.
We might still, you know.
on the pre-show.
We still
Yeah,
won't get Rusev.
pre-show for
Rusev
sure.
will still be gone.
He still
Actually,
won't be on the main show.
How that's weird to me. I think,
Dude.
that's annoying too. We sound like a
love
bunch
Rusev.
of like Marky Marks right now.
We're
dude.
we sound like a bunch of complainers.
Yeah, but like, yeah, it's been a tough.
But
Marky
it's-
Mark.
We sound like a Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch right now.
Yeah, there it
We're
is.
like
That's
the
how we
Grind
are.
Bunch.
Marky Marks, dude. But
Whatever. It
But it is what it is. Yeah, exactly.
Do better. That's all I ask.
Give
Kev.
me something.
Yeah.
Give me a little bit of hope.
I think we should change. I think we should change up a little bit. Let's be a little bit more positive.
Okay, I got a question for you guys. I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter, but PWG is going to a bigger venue.
on accident.
Yeah,
That was by
On
that was a
That was
botch.
accident.
No, that
What
was a
happened?
botch.
Botched it. They
They
botched
botched
it.
it. They definitely
certainly
botched it.
botched it. But what do you think about that? A bigger place?
It's about time.
Bring it on, dude.
I love it.
It's about
I
time.
think that they need to.
We've been to PWG a bunch of times. And
Yeah.
it's very small
Very hot.
and very
Especially
hot.
in the summertime in Bola.
I get that they're probably
unbearable.
getting a super discount
Yeah.
from Legion Larry, but at this point, move up, dude. Like people can't even get tickets anymore.
Dude, the tickets are $100.
$100.
$100. They've moved up that much.
Wait, where's it at now?
I'm never going to PWG.
it's
again.
where was it at?
The Globe Theater in downtown LA.
oh
yeah.
shit.
Globe Theater.
It's a big venue.
It's a big
but
venue.
What happens when tickets went on sale and they never stopped when they were supposed to?
Yeah.
People just kept
They
buying, so
oversell.
they're
They
like,
That's-
oversold.
Oh my god.
the set limit that they did on PayPal, it didn't stop, and it just kept selling. So they're not going to refund the tickets. They're just going to get a bigger venue.
Well, hopefully this is an accident where it becomes a permanent thing, where like they see, oh wow,
Man.
like this is actually going to work. We can actually move it to the Globe Theater, especially for Bola,
they're
because
selling
it
$100
needs to
tickets.
be
How much
there.
money they made,
Dude, not only that,
Come on,
but
dude.
people were even on Twitter were asking, are you going to sell more tickets? Because they got a bigger venue. So you know people want it. Give it to them.
Imagine how
I'm not
hot
paying
and
$100
smelly.
to watch PWG though.
That's gonna
Dude,
smell like ass.
I
in
love
there.
PWG though.
I
they
do
have
too.
some good talent. that
I
goes
would-
through
I
there.
used
I'll
to go
do
when
it
it
for
was
Bola.
$20, dude.
Same
Yeah.
here.
And you could buy tickets the day of,
Yeah.
and now it's just ridiculous.
$100 is a WWE ticket, like a good one,
Like a
too.
good one,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and you know the crazy thing is since it's not so small, it's not so intimate, and they're not be jumping into the crowds and doing all that stuff anymore. So I wonder if that's going to still fly in. This
Well, we'll
new
see how this show
theater.
goes.
Yeah.
If it turns out to be a success, then they may end up doing more and more, especially for Battle of LA. Cause
Yeah.
they need to have it at a bigger venue. And if it
Bola,
works
they
out,
need to. It's like a must-have.
Well, hopefully it's air conditioned in that venue.
Oh my god!
I hope so too.
Dude, every time I keep
Febreze
forgetting to
everywhere.
bring that fan. Like every time I see someone with that fan, I'm like, oh, I hate you right now. I'm so hot.
Oh man.
But go see PWG if you can. If you got $100 to
Yeah,
spare.
if you got $100.
Damn, that's crazy. That's
Hey,
a
but their
lot.
pitchers of beer are pretty cheap.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
you just sit at your seat with a pitcher of beer, just chugging
And that
watching,
makes it dope.
watching wrestling.
But what you can also do is just go to bar wrestling.
Yes.
Bar
another
wrestling is the
alternative.
shit.
Is
and
it like
it's just as
$12?
good. I mean, it's not obviously they don't have like a Zack Sabre Jr. coming through every week, but they always have like a good main event, and they always have the undercard is always really good too.
Yeah.
And it's $20,
It's $20 at the door.
and they have cheap beer.
Yeah, definitely.
I've already bought my ticket for April.
Who's the headliner? Did they announce a lineup yet?
Andy Williams from Every Time I Die.
He's gonna be
making his
wrestling.
West Coast debut.
What?
Yeah.
Because he's been wrestling on the East Coast.
We're doing it for a few years, right?
Does he have stuff
Yeah.
on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that shit later.
Yeah, Andy Williams. He's like
What's his style? What kind of wrestler is he?
he's like a brawler, power guy.
Yeah, seems like that would work.
It would work. Yeah.
But yeah, I already got my ticket for April, and March is actually gonna be really good too. They got Pentagon Zero and Ray Phoenix.
That's gonna be a great match.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
especially in there. Like, so it's huge.
Who books
So-
that for them? That's pretty good for
I
them.
think it's the PWG guys.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like an offshoot.
Yeah, I mean, well, doesn't Joey Ryan? He's like the owner of it, isn't he?
Bar wrestling?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I know that when bar wrestling was starting, someone
did help
screwed
out
up and changed the PWG Twitter account to bar wrestling,
Oh.
and someone swooped in and took up the at PWG Twitter handle
No.
Really?
while it was out.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think they had to pay that
Shit.
person to get it back.
Well, somebody
Oh,
screwed
man.
up big.
But that's how I know PWG and bar wrestling are
Okay.
tied together, because that wouldn't just happen.
It's an
for no reason.
offshoot, basically.
Yeah. My only the only thing I don't really like about bar wrestling is it's on a Thursday.
Yes, that is a very bad thing, because I
Yeah.
have to work.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
People have to work.
People have to work on Friday.
Like what, 12:30? I think
Yeah,
I
the
went
show
one
doesn't
time.
over
It was
till isn't over till like 12. You might get home at like 1.
And that's
Yeah.
assuming you go right after the show, because you might still stick around at the bar and have a few beers.
It's in
Yeah.
Baldwin Park, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a BP.
Represent, dude. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Representing Baldwin Park.
Damn,
bro.
who would have ever thought?
On Main Street.
We have
Yes.
Keith Kloss and bar wrestling.
Not to mention In and Out
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
high
yeah.
speed chases.
Yeah.
Baldwin
speed.
Park, dude.
Represent.
Home of Cholos and Solo Pants. And
Cholos and solos, dude.
Cholos and
Cholo
Hashtag
rockin' solos?
Cholos and solos.
dude, that's a good like tagline. For
Hashtag
for, like, a
Cholos and
t-shirt.
solos.
Cholos and solos.
Cholos and Solos.
Yeah. They go hand in hand.
BP. Love you.
Okay, so we got through all that stuff.
Thank God.
Let's get to the good stuff.
Yarp.
We're here to debate. In the main event, we have what's the best entrance music by era. So we can go Golden Era, Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression, New Generation, Reality Era, whatever.
Let's go modern era.
What's it called?
Modern,
Modern
I
era.
guess.
We can even go into NXT
Current.
if we want to. This might be a long debate. This might have to be a two-parter.
It might be.
I think so.
We could do best and worst, of course.
Best
Yeah.
and worst for sure,
Yeah,
because
of
we
course.
can't
Yeah.
talk about the best without the
Because
worst,
there's a
of
lot
course.
of great themes, and at the same time, there's been some terrible themes.
But there are
Definitely.
some terrible themes that are actually kind of great.
Yeah, they're
so
they're
bad, so bad that it's good.
Yeah,
low
exactly.
key awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
So we can let's do Golden Era and Attitude Era today.
Okay.
Okay.
And
That
then
works for
next
me.
week
Yeah.
we'll do Ruthless Aggression and today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Golden Era.
Half and half.
That's
Today
pro-
/ NXT, because NXT has some badass things.
Oh, NXT
Yeah, yeah.
is like you could listen to with not even affiliated with wrestling.
Dude, I was listening to Johnny Gargano's song, and it sounds like a Paramore song. It's dope as fuck.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it does have a good one.
I feel like that's Haley Williams singing on that track. It's dope as shit.
Or bootleg
be.
Haley, you know.
Or
Yeah,
twin
yeah.
sister
Is that
Bailey
your
Williams.
pick?
Bailey
Bailey
Williams.
Bailey Williams.
Williams.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So who wants to go first?
Well, Golden Era. Let's define that. So that's probably like
You got
one
Like
your
the
Hogan.
late
You got
80s,
those.
late
Oh,
80s, early
yeah.
90s.
That's pretty easy. Are we gonna do best and worst today, or just the best? Well, let's do
We
best
could
and worst if it's just this era.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
All right, Bob. You can start it
You
off.
look like you
You
have.
already
We,
know-
we,
you
we already know what
what
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
pick, so just pick.
No,
Wait, I know
I know
what
what
the
you're gonna
fuck?
pick.
I got
yeah, we
my
know.
man.
We know.
The $1 Million Man. Because his gimmick and his song was all about money, and he kept it real. He kept it to his style. It was all about the money.
Yeah.
And his money, 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 money.
And then he says his catchphrase in it.
Yeah.
It's
I love it. I love this song because it was his gimmick. It was all about the money.
Yeah.
And that's you just kept it simple.
In the editing process, Byron, can you get these songs like
Yeah,
make a little bed? We
No,
don't have
I-
to make it like super loud, but just a little bed.
Okay.
underneath. Lay
Yeah,
it
yeah.
down while we're talking.
I
about
think
it.
I did that for the first episode with Sasha's music, and Rick Rude's music was up.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a price, man. Everybody's got to pay.
Okay.
It was perfect. It was his style.
That's
So
a-
it was perfect.
That worked, yeah.
There was a song. My man is the Macho Man, but that's just a graduation song.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a little bit more favorite than that. One song that pumps me up whenever I'm in the gym or just in life. What a rush! Legion of Doom, baby.
Yeah.
That it's rocking. It's got the catchphrase, and you just feel like when I walk down the street and I'm jamming to the Legion of Doom, I am Hawk. I am Hawk.
You did dress up as Hawk
did
one
dress
year.
up as
Did
Hawk
dress up
Animal.
as Hawk.
Follow us, and you will see that picture on the Put Me Over podcast Instagram page.
That's a very good. That was probably.
And
one
I
of the
did
best
dress
wrestling-
up as
Yeah,
Ted
he did.
And
DiBiase.
you were a damn good Hawk, by the way.
That's
And it was
crazy.
perfect.
You were Hawk. You were Hawk.
I was Hawk, and then Cousin was Animal.
Oh,
Shout
he
out to
does
Cousin.
great. Cousin.
Yeah, shouts out to Cousin.
Cuz from
Kazoo.
BP. He's from BP. Right?
Cousin from BP.
Represent.
Represent.
But yeah, I would go Legion of Doom is probably one of my favorites
Yeah, it was fast.
of the golden era.
Yeah, it was-
Like the chugging guitar.
Yeah, that shit's hype. That
Yeah.
shit's hype for sure.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What do you got, Byron?
Obviously, you guys know me, especially from the first episode. There's only one Golden Era theme that's above everything else. I'm sure you guys can guess it. Come on now.
Ric Flair?
Real American, guys.
Oh,
Golden
wow.
Era.
Get out of here.
I freaking said my prayers and I took my vitamins because
No.
of that
You
song.
Hulkamaniac.
Dude,
Did you Hulk up?
You were a
all the time.
Hulkamaniac.
No, of course I still am. He's getting a bad rap.
He's gonna kick out at 2.
Always.
Always.
He was super Hogan. I think that song's amazing, don't you think? Like,
I mean,
It is patriotic
it's
as fuck.
Patriotic as
you guys
shit.
can hear
Yeah.
it now. But yeah, it's amazing. I think it's the greatest.
Just the way it comes in. It comes in like the echo, like the
Yeah.
reverb on the voice.
So
like, just
epic.
kinda creeps in.
And then when he comes out, start pointing at everybody. I'm like, oh, this guy's gonna fuck shit
Before
up.
before they killed the pointing.
Yeah.
And then the cheesy.
That's what he. That's like the end of every pay-per-view. And you hear that guitar part, you know he's like posing to the
Yeah.
crowd.
And if you don't like it, you don't like America.
If
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
hurt
obviously.
my friends, then you hurt my pride.
I gotta take a
be a
stand.
man. Wait, I can't let it. Yeah, I can't be. I gotta be a man. I can't let it slide. Beautiful lyrics.
deep.
Yeah.
That dude looks so cool in yellow and red. even more cool than like Ronald McDonald or something. He was killing. He was killing, dude. He was killing.
Okay,
If they made a list of the best people that ever wore red and yellow, Hulk Hogan would be number one.
He's number one.
Definitely number one. Definitely.
The Hooks.
I don't think Ronald McDonald make top 5.
I don't know.
All right, Dick.
I'm
Your
excited
turn.
to hear
Oh.
Dick. We can kind of guess.
Ultimate
right?
Warrior.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You get pumped up, dude.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know.
You just picture him sprinting to the ring.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I think of when I think of.
And you know for sure he did like a line right before he got to the ring.
What was that WrestleMania with the longest entrance? Remember that?
Oh,
Entrance?
WrestleMania 6?
I'm like, oh my god,
Dude.
Shit, dude.
Oh man, that was the
man.
best. He took
Yeah.
2 lines. For
He
that.
took 2 lights for that one.
I think it took a line mid stride on the way down there.
Warrior!
Dude.
They hit the camera. They hit the camera.
He's like, oh fuck,
I'm running
Just
out.
running out.
Warrior, you're up. But the thing, my gripe with the Warriors team, it's very close to the one of the greatest tag teams, the Rockers. It's fairly similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rocking.
It's
Another great theme.
That's an honorable mention. It's no Hogan, but like Rockers are up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it fit his style because it was fast, get in there, get it done, win,
Yeah.
run back out.
Super driving the drums. The drums were probably the best part of that about it.
He got his
yeah.
shit in. Then
He got his shit in.
And ran his ass back. He's good. Worse
Worst.
from that
Worst.
era.
I'm trying to think.
I got one.
This is the thing. Jim Johnston was a genius, and he didn't really put out shit. These new guys, they sometimes put out shit, but Jim Johnston was the man. He wrote every song he wrote was awesome.
Well, he didn't
Yeah.
have like fucking garage band. He fucking had to go in the real studio.
He had to
and fucking-
record his
He
own
actually-
guitar riffs.
He would actually
his
sit
drum
down with a
lines.
wrestler and be like, "Okay, what's your thing? Like, how do you want this music to sound?" And the wrestler, and Vince would all brainstorm, and then he'd shit out a song, and it'd be awesome as fuck.
Did he really sit down with the wrestler? And be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
oh,
He'd be
wow.
he would.
So
He would get their
What's
input.
your thing? Like, what do you do?
Man, we need to get him on the podcast.
Hulk would be like, I'm American, and don't fuck with my friends, because I will
And
not.
that was
let
it, and it
slide.
worked.
Got it.
I'm gonna write
Listen
you a
to
song,
this.
boy.
What I want to know is what was his conversation with Warrior? Like that had to have been something.
I like it fast and I like it loud.
I want all the gods.
Like 3 lines of coke with him and Jim.
Oh man.
They're like, fuck it, let's go.
I think
Or
all
he
this.
just dumped out all the coke. It's like, do a couple lines and write your best shit.
He's like,
Fast,
got it.
loud, and I had to be quick.
By the way, we're totally not endorsing Coke. By the way.
Yeah, please don't. If
No,
you
don't
want to,
don't
whatever.
don't.
Drug free is the way to be.
Yeah, drug free. Yeah.
Being the elite.
Elite.
Be the elite.
And my worst theme. You're gonna hate me, but it's Macho Man.
I was gonna say macho.
It's
yeah.
pretty bad.
It's
The
pretty
graduation thing?
terrible. Yeah.
No
Uh,
creativity to it.
That's not Jim, right? Obviously.
No, I think
It's
he
like-
just I don't know why he picked the graduation
What
song.
the fuck,
Yeah,
Macho?
I don't know.
And he come out and he sell the shit out of it
I
too.
mean, he made the song dope as
He made it
fuck,
work.
but At the same time, like I'm like, whenever like I think like, oh, Macho Man's theme, and then I'm like, nah, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
But whenever I go to a graduation, my first thought is Macho Man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
And I want to do an elbow drop off someone.
And Ric Flair too, right? Ric Flair has a theme that's not originally made by the some wrestling organization or whatever.
Yeah.
It was
it's,
from
Space Odyssey.
Space
That's
Odyssey.
right.
There you go.
That shit's dope, but
It is dope.
it's not.
I got a terrible one. Diamond Dallas Page.
What? We're not talking golden era. We know.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
We'll save that.
You
Cut
botched that
We'll
one.
save that
You
one, I
botched
guess.
that one. Obviously.
A lot of
yeah,
the
we need to
WCW
do
ones
worse
are
than
pretty
WCW
bad, and I think we could
because
do our
there's
own
a
for
bunch of
WCW
Yeah.
because
a bunch of stinkers
Yeah.
in WCW.
Yeah, we'll talk about the generic era. I call it for
That was
music.
Jimmy Hart, by the way. Jimmy Hart wrote all the songs for WCW.
Really?
He wrote some for
He did.
WWE too.
He's singing, right? He's singing Real American. That's him, right?
no,
I don't know.
Are you
I don't know
sure?
about that one.
no, that was Rick
I think
Derringer,
so,
right?
Tim.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Wow!
You can always count on. You can always count on Richard. You can always
Richard's
count on Richard.
like the human Snapple bottle, dude. Y'all use that shit.
Wow, that was absolutely useless until
Yeah.
It was
But
Until
I
now.
until
love it.
now
I-
in the clutch.
That's amazing. Good shit.
I don't know what else because I can't think of any bad ones for that era. I mean, none
That's
that
why it's
stick
called the
out.
golden era.
I mean,
That's true.
Mr. Perfect.
No, that wasn't bad. I liked Mr. Perfect.
What was his? How did it go? I don't remember.
Okay, so for when I work out, I made a playlist of just wrestling theme songs, and whenever Mr. Perfect comes on, I change it because the beginning is dope.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 like it's dope, but then
Oh, that's how it
just
went.
goes.
But it's
Okay.
epic though.
and it kind of just goes and goes and goes.
What else is bad in that era?
I'm not saying it's a terrible song. I'm just saying if we have to pick a worst, I'd put Mr. Perfect.
What was Coco Beware's theme?
Probably something
Something burger.
urban. Something urban.
Or maybe what was
Oh
it?
man.
Oh shit! You know whose song was awesome? The American Dream, Dusty Roads, baby.
That was a good theme.
He's just a common man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, especially
That
with the
one was
cowbell.
good.
It's
yeah,
go-
with cowbell. Oh, dude.
It spoke to us all, you know.
Yeah. I would. That guy. That's my dad. That's not my dad, but that's someone's dad.
Not your literal dad.
Yeah. In briefs, wrestling.
That is Cody's dad.
Dude.
That is Cody and Dustin's dad out there.
The elbow, bro.
And then he had Sapphire with him. I feel like Sapphire sang that song, but I know she didn't. But I
That's-
think that's why they put her out there.
That's probably like my first exposure to like an interracial relationship.
It was, yeah. It kind of was.
WWE breaking down social barriers.
There you
dude.
go. Thank you, WWE.
Thank you, Vinny.
Ebony and Ivory.
Shoot. Who else? The Bushwhackers theme was a fitting theme. You've definitely felt like they were like
They were literal bushwhackers.
I
it
don't
was
remember
like
that
kind
one.
of banjo-y, dung da da dung da da, and they're like do that stupid shit with it. It's
Stupid
perfect.
shit.
Well, obviously by stupid I mean amazing, but like, but I thought their theme was the most. It captured who they were. Jim Johnson really sat down with.
They were literal bushwhackers.
Yeah, exactly.
Shouts out to Dan Stern.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Never forget.
You want to do what's that other arrow we wanted to do today? Those two.
Well, we could do the new generation. and
Early
then we
90s?
could go attitude, or we can just go straight to attitude era.
Because New Generation, I think, kind of belongs with it, right?
It's a little bit of golden. It's
It's
right
in
before the
between.
Attitude.
It's a transition era.
We still got some time. We're at 45 minutes. We could still do another era.
I'm just gonna say something right now. Owen Hart had the fucking best song ever.
I love that theme.
Oh yeah,
It was so like influenced by Saved by the Bell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was a Saved by
was.
the Bell song for
it
sure.
was.
That was a good
Oh,
song.
man. Yeah, that's right. That's a good. That's
not a
very-
nugget.
Oh, rest in peace for sure.
R.I.P. Big
All right.
time,
And
dude.
his brother Brett.
Never got that
Yeah.
strap too. Never got this.
Never, not.
He got
IC
that.
But no, he didn't
But
get
not
this
that.
though.
He-
He would have though.
He would have.
Yeah, he would
He
have.
definitely would have.
He would have had like a Christian like run probably.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who
But
knows?
And Dick, you said a good one right now. His brother Brett had another awesome song.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Iconic.
Let me ask
the-
you guys this: which do you prefer, the first one or the second one?
Well,
When
the
it
first one had like
The gu-
synths, not guitars, right?
It had the guitar one, and then the second one had the synthesizer.
Okay, so yeah, the other way around. I like. I don't know. I like them both.
they're the same. They're pretty similar. Like you can barely tell them apart.
I
But-
think the synthesizer version worked well on the Royal Rumble video game because it sounded kind of 8-bit a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I like the guitar better.
I'll go with the guitar. Fuck it. I couldn't tell the difference too much, honestly. But that theme is super good. I love it.
HBK.
That's where I was.
That's
Yeah.
another one. That's
You
another
can't-
one.
Motherfucker.
Dude, it's like
That's
the
another
three of
one.
them right there. Bam, 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 bam.
Okay.
You can't go wrong
I
with
gotta
that
address
song.
something before we continue. Okay.
Go for it.
Uh-oh.
You gonna shoot?
Shawn Michaels blocked me on Twitter,
Oh, I saw that.
and I have no idea why.
You
What
think it was
did
like
you
a
do?
drunken night
Shawn
or
Michaels, if
something?
you're
Was he
listening to this,
drunk?
please,
No,
please respond.
You said something stupid to him. Like,
I-
fuck you, you're an idiot.
I would never. First of all, I would never.
I don't know. I mean,
Second of all,
somebody took your phone and did it then.
Nope, because
You
I
got
went back
hacked.
through all my tweets and seen if I at Shawn Michaels something.
Jeez.
There was one tweet in like 2012 when the Bret Hart Shawn Michaels Greatest Rivalries DVD came out,
Yeah.
and Shawn Michaels says, "You know a lot, a lot." Watch any interview he gives. You know. He says, "You know a lot." So I said, I'm watching the Greatest Rivalries DVD, and at Shawn Michaels says, "You know a lot." Let's play a drinking game. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Uh-oh.
You can't
It
block
was-
me for that, bro.
It was because of that?
Did you make fun of God
But
or something?
I don't think I feel like I've gone to his Twitter since 2012.
And you weren't blocked.
I don't know. That's the only
What
thing I
hap-
can think of.
Man.
And if that's what it takes, Shawn Michaels, you got thin skin, and I want a sweet chin music. Your stupid face.
The thin-skinned kid.
Easy.
Hey,
That's the
pump the
greatest
brakes,
of all
man.
time,
He just
guys.
makes you mad. I'm
the
one of his
greatest
biggest
of all
fans.
time.
The thin-skinned kid.
Was he following you? Was he following you?
No.
I'm thinking if he did anything that's like anti-religion, because we know how devout
Yeah,
that
how
guy
he's
is.
changed.
Anything you might have said, like
Did you
damn
offend
or
God?
something?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know, but
I don't know, man.
I've been bashing Trump a lot on Twitter lately. So maybe that's what it is.
Ooh.
Please,
pressing
Sean,
my
please.
buttons.
I don't know. But Shawn Michaels looked at some of my tweets, so thank you for blocking me. I feel like it's a badge of honor.
Oh, that's kind of sad
But-
too, man.
His song.
Still awesome.
Greatest, one of the greatest. He sang it. Well, first Sherry sang it for him, and then he sang it, and it's still the shit. It's
is.
awesome.
His singing is terrible too, but they,
So is Sherry's, but
Oh,
Yeah.
Sherry's, it's a big upgrade from Sherry's version.
Oh yeah, but Sherry was hot back in
Still.
those days.
She was scary, but she was hot.
she was definitely
low-key hot.
sensational.
Sensational for sure.
Low key, Sherry was banging, dude.
Yeah. Woo.
Hi.
Yeah.
Go back and watch it, dude. You'll be like, damn, she was hot, but she just looked weird, and you would.
I think that's what was that got me is she just looked weird and I just didn't like it.
Yeah, no. When she was with Macho Man, I was like, damn, Macho's smashing that, dude. Good for him, dude.
Elizabeth. And you
Oh,
got
a lot of the
Sherry?
guys were smashing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What else? What other good
It's just-
ones?
we're still in the Attitude Era, right?
Pre-attitude.
no.
New generation.
Oh,
era.
okay. With the WWF still. What else? Was
I guess I got a worse one. Doink.
Oh, that shit's trash. That shit's super trash.
I mean, it was cool because it was a circus song, but
Yeah.
it was just so dumb.
Yeah. That,
I mean, really, just what are you playing it on the piano, just playing the sounds, and it just sounded great. I guess.
Yeah.
Papa Shango was pretty good too. I thought Papa Shango captured him. I mean, it's pretty easy to him capture.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't think of a bad one for that era. Like,
Yeah, that's another good era of music for WWEF.
You know, I'm gonna say something right now.
go for
Uh
it.
oh.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be a hot take.
Get ready, guys.
You're shooting again, dude.
Shooting from the hip.
Pipe bomb.
Undertaker's song is not that great.
No, but
Ooh.
dude, but the bell. When you hear the bell, you shit your pants. Come
You
on.
hear it, but after 10 minutes, I'm over it.
Yeah, I got it. It does go on.
You know
what I mean?
way
It goes on for way too
The
long.
entrance
Yeah.
lasts like forever. So
Fuck,
like, I hear,
dude. Yeah.
Because he's slow. He doesn't walk fast to the ring.
That's
the
true.
dead man.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I gotta agree with it.
Yeah, you know what? It is pretty.
I mean, I
alright.
like it.
initially it's dope. But
Yeah.
after 10 minutes of it, you're just like, ugh.
There's a piano version on Spotify. Someone did a cover
Mm-hmm.
of it. I'll put it in the podcast, but it's pretty damn good because it's faster, a little bit faster, and it's actually played.
More up tempo.
Yeah,
Well, he
but
did have a remix with who I forget who did it, but it had like distorted guitars and like it
was
had
like-
it was a little faster, and that was pretty dope.
ooh, I'll take a listen. Oh, you remember those stupid
Speaking
compilation
of
albums?
which, on Spotify there is a whole playlist of Undertaker songs and remixes.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn,
check it
dead
out.
man.
That's some.
Yeah,
It had all the eras, like from when he first started to now.
Even the what was the song? He's a motorcycle guy.
Yeah,
Kid
even
Rock
then.
or Limp
Rock?
Bizkit.
Or one of those.
Limp Bizkit had Rollin'.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keep 'em rolling, rolling.
That's when my love with Undertaker, like, started
Yeah.
going downhill.
Undertaker and Limp
I don't know why
Bizkit.
with that-
Who would have ever thought?
Fun fact: that song is actually about rolling joints.
Take
Ooh.
that, Undertaker.
Not so PG anymore. Yeah.
Well, that was back then.
Yeah,
different
back
era.
then.
That was
Yeah,
Attitude
different
Era
era,
too,
yeah.
right? It was starting to get to
Added-
ruthless
yeah,
aggression.
yeah, you could say that.
Who else
Yeah.
do we got in the
Great songs.
yeah, or even bad at that era?
Yeah,
Not a lot of memorable ones, obviously, right? We got
I
like
think I don't think I like the Godwin song.
I don't think you like the
was
Godwins in general, dude.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, Joe Bears.
Joe
Jo-
Jobbers.
Yeah.
Jobbers. Yeah.
Do you remember?
Jobbers.
Remember in Vegas when
Jobbers.
we were gambling?
What?
And remember when in Vegas we were gambling?
We were gambling with those two big.
Those two hog,
big
they
ass
look like
country
Godwins.
guys.
Southern
And this is when,
Justice was there, dude.
and this is,
Yeah,
and this is
dude.
when you were dressed up as Hawk, by the way.
For real? You were dressed up at Vegas?
No,
as
not in
Hawk?
Vegas.
Well,
No.
you had your
this
Hawk
is-
mohawk though.
did I?
Yeah,
I don't think you did.
it was the same year.
I don't think you had it then, though.
He did.
Besides
But-
the point, but you were fuck the Godwins.
Okay, because we're
Fuck
playing
them.
we're playing craps, and these Godwin motherfuckers in overalls step up to the table, and it's been a hot table, and I have a lot of money out there, and then the Godwins come up, and I put all my money out there. There's probably like $150 in bets out there because I want to win, and 7 out. Fuck the Godwins, dude.
Fucking God.
All your money. Bye
Son of
bye.
a bitch, man.
Were they wearing overalls?
Yes, they were.
Oh,
they were
shit.
like some big
And they had,
country
and they had like
guys.
hats.
Long
And they had
Confederate
like cowboy
flags and
hats
shit.
too.
With the little
Yeah,
bucket, a slop bucket.
Slop bucket.
Slop bucket, yeah.
Now that would have been super cool, man.
And their cowboy boots full of
Dude,
shit
I
too.
could not stop laughing when you said that. Fuck the Godwins.
They had no
Fucking
idea what I was
Yeah, they,
talking
don't,
about.
they
They
didn't
had
know
no-
at all, but
They had no idea.
it was
shit,
hilarious.
that's funny.
I was shooting hard on the Godwins that night.
Were you drunk?
Oh, come on, dog.
Hey, free drinks when you're gambling.
That's true.
That's
That's
true.
true.
I
It
went
ain't free
from-
apparently, right?
Yeah.
I went
Shit.
from
Yeah, I lost
Coronas.
$100.
I went from Coronas to Jameson on the rocks to just Jameson. Oh no, Jameson and ginger ale to just Jameson on the rocks.
Yeah.
And then the
That's
bottle
not gonna
eventually.
end well.
Bottle.
That's
I
not gonna
usually
end
drink a
well.
bottle.
Yeah.
Normally it should be the other way around, but nope. You definitely went from
No,
0
you
to
go
60.
slow, ease your way in, and then bam,
You know what? We need to
hit that fifth gear.
We need to kick it up a notch, dude.
Fuck
Take
it. Oh
Admiral
man.
Lagasse, dude. Just kick it up a notch.
Well, you guys got any other songs? Throw in this.
From that new generation.
I think you guys covered them. I mean,
I know that
whatever I was going to
Yeah,
say, I
we'll
was.
bring
I
it up.
agree.
remember-
What
I don't
about
think-
Razor Ramon? Oh, did you like his?
Okay,
Fuck
never
yeah.
mind. I spoke too
I
soon.
don't know why there was a crashing car in the beginning of it. But yes, I love Razor Ramon is instant classic.
And when he walks
Yeah.
out so smooth with it.
Yep.
Oh, Conan ripped that shit off, by the way. I was like, Conan, come on, man.
Yeah. Or what about
Diesel.
1, 2, 3
Diesel.
Kid.
1, 2, 3 Kid.
Oh, Diesel's song was
Nah, that was lame. I was like,
No good.
obviously you're gonna do that stupid noise. What else?
But
1, 2, 3 Kid. It just starts 1, 2, 3, and it's almost like Owen Hart's song too. It's that same like high energy.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Flash Funk.
Your boy Flash Funk.
Yeah.
Shout out to Flash Funk.
A shout out to you again. Please come on our show. Please, please,
shouts out
please.
to Flash Funk.
Man.
AKA 2 Code Scorpio.
I think my brother's friend was telling me there was like a rumor about how he had the biggest hog of like all the guys backstage. I think it's in Mankind's book, right?
Is it?
Yeah,
Was
it's
it?
in Mankind's
Jeez,
book.
I don't
Have a
know.
nice day.
Yeah, it's in Have a Nice Day.
Oh.
I gotta read that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read that smut.
Skip.
No,
Skip
but-
it. Skip
We gotta
through just to
confirm
find
that.
it.
There's definitely a part I think remember reading about how he had like the
No,
biggest
no.
hog. But anyways,
Cliff notes.
for
Just go on
people.
Cliff notes.
Yeah.
I know I'm forgetting some. I actually had WWF the music, and there's a bunch of theme songs on there. It's got Jeff Jarrett, "My Baby Tonight," sang by the Road Dogg.
that's a dope.
Your favorite
song, though.
wrestler?
It's a good song, actually.
It's a really good song.
Tony made me laugh because there's a part in the song where it says "Turn the lights off, close the door," but it's sung by like a high pitched woman's voice, and he thought it said "Turn the lights off, por favor." I love that
Por
story.
favor.
Oh, Hispanic
Lights
people.
off, por favor.
It fits perfect.
It does actually.
actually
Yeah,
works.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's
Who said
hilarious.
Toner.
Oh
Tony.
shit!
Shouts out to Bone
Shout out
Park.
to Toner.
Oh shit! Bone Park in the house.
That's
Repping
hilarious.
hard, dude.
What
Maybe
else
like
we
a
got?
Tejano version of that song, where it's like mixed up English and Spanish.
Jeff Jarrett doesn't hang with Hispanics at all.
Oh
Dude.
no!
Nope.
In fact, when he was in TNA, he was anti-Mexican.
There you go. Another reason
Classic.
Fuck Jeff Jarrett.
to hate him.
dude.
Jeff Jarrett.
I had people arguing with me like, "No, Jeff Jarrett was better than Coco Beware." I get all that. People were
fuck?
saying the same shit. Like, yeah, but Coco Beware.
I was saying that
was
last
over.
week.
What? That Jeff Jarrett's better than Coco Beware?
More,
Please don't.
more deserving than Coco in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay. Oh, he almost
Unless,
my dick.
unless Jeff Jarrett had Vince Russo or his daddy booking him, he was hot garbage.
Dude, that's
Yeah, I don't think he would have been
He
anywhere.
wouldn't have.
Yeah.
He was supposed to.
But
be
even in his
mid-card.
WWE run, he had an okay career.
Yeah.
Definitely
But
more
it
than
wasn't
Coco.
over. He was. There's no way someone said, "I'm going to go watch Jeff Jarrett. I'm going to pay money to see Jeff Jarrett." People said that for Coco.
That's
Kids
true.
were doing the Frankie.
And the way I look at it, if
The
you
bird.
imagine the crowd reaction if like Coco won the world title versus imagine like Jeff Jarrett winning the title. Just see the different things in your head. There's no way that Jeff Jarrett would have get a bigger pop than
No
Coco.
way.
Well, he
No
wouldn't
way.
get a pop. He's a heel.
Well, even then, you know what I mean. He wouldn't get the reaction. People would just be more
It would
indifferent.
indifferent reaction.
Yeah,
For
which is the
sure.
worst. Yeah,
I think Coco would be. People would be excited if Coco Beware won it.
I'll lose my shit. I'll be like, what the hell?
Oh, shit.
That's weird.
They could have made a little belt for Frankie, dude. That would have been. That would have
You
been
fucked up,
Little
WWF.
IC belt.
dope. Yeah, IC belt. Like, I'm not asking for anything crazy. But every time Jeff Jarrett won, who was excited about that?
No
Who
one.
gave a shit?
Oh man,
Nobody.
So sad.
Because Vince Russo was booking him.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason why he was the NWA champion is because his dad was booking him, and his own promotion. Same with TNA. The only reason why he was the TNA heavyweight champion.
Well, now that you
owns
mention
TNA.
it, that was a pretty dark era.
It was
Triple H and Jeff Jarrett's Reign of Terrors.
Oh man,
Woo.
Just digging that grave.
that's the best.
dude.
That's the best thing ever.
Best gif ever, dude.
Oh man.
The Berry Man.
Let's go back to the best songs. Let's
Go.
get out of this hole that we've dug ourselves into thanks to Triple H, dude.
And Jeff Jarrett, fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Jeff Jarrett anymore. It just triggers
Just
me.
never mention those words
Like a
again.
snowflake libtard cuck. And I get triggered very easily.
Triggered.
So what else we got? Who do we have on that ring? Do we have anybody who may have a theme that we're missing?
The Sheik.
His was probably
Sheiky baby.
Well, his was after.
probably really racist too at the time.
I say we save Attitude Era because
I think we're good. I think we got enough right
That's
now.
when it started.
That's
when the
definitely
hits
a lot of
came.
good songs.
Well, I think we're winding down here, guys. Thanks again for listening to another episode of the Put Me Over podcast. We're gonna be here every week, and make sure you follow us all on the social medias. Hopefully, we'll be on iTunes very soon. For now, SoundCloud is free, so we're doing it that way.
And the good old tube.
And also,
and
if you guys,
especially the videos have been coming out great, by the way.
They're
are,
awesome.
yeah.
I love it. It's hilarious.
We will fix the audio issues we had last week.
Yes.
Definitely.
We'll
Just
use
make
these
sure
mics.
you're not talking like this the whole time, Bob.
I gotta fix that. What do you mean? What are you talking? What are you talking about?
You guys have any closing remarks before we send this thing off?
yeah, if you guys follow us on Twitter, we want to hear you guys' thoughts. I mean, this isn't just.
What do you
limited
guys
to
think?
us.
What are the best songs? The worst songs of the golden era? What do
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
not just
think?
limited to us. We want to hear you guys' opinions. So if
Absolutely,
you have any
for
ideas,
sure.
just feel free to shout it out.
Maybe
Message
we'll put up
us.
a poll or something.
Especially because
We should do a poll.
Yeah, a poll would be
A
good.
poll would be good. Yeah.
These are all just coming off the dome. We didn't really research this. We just botched it a little
We
bit.
were winging it.
That's how much we love wrestling.
We were winging
We'll watch
it.
Oh, by the way, we need to have the great debate, best world title ever. We already know who the winner is.
Oh yeah, that's
But we'll save that.
But we'll
for
save
our-
that for later.
right.
Any last shout outs?
I don't know. That's it.
I think we're good,
Take us
guys.
out, Drew.
Take us out.
Thanks again for joining us on another edition of the Put Me Over podcast. Happy Rusev Day. We'll see you next week.